We rolling. We're rolling. I'm gonna say this shit one time and one time only. This for all three of you. I also did think about that Birdman interview last a couple years ago.
What's up?
Huh?
The what?
The Birdman Breakfast Club interview. Where the motherfucker told Charlamagne, he said, I seen a couple places you hang out at, and I was gonna run up on you, but I didn't feel like that was gangster enough. I wanted to say it to your face.
I like Charlamagne's retort though. He was like, "But why you ain't run up on Ross like that?" Ross
like
made
Birdman's
a whole
retort.
diss record. Yeah,
I like Birdman's retort, nigga. I'm talking to you, nigga.
Yeah, but he like he said, he's a radio personality. You got all this energy for a radio personality, but a dude made a whole diss record about you and your ways, and you ain't got nothing for him.
That was hilarious. I don't know why that popped in my head. I thought that was the funniest exchange. Everyone, make sure the cameras was rolling, man. Lucious and Friendz Podcast, episode 91. I'm pandemic proof Lucious. We can't seem to get the fuck out of it. And I got my friends as well. I got BJ. I got Ray Nutter. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Good morning.
Good.
Hey, BJ. Check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Me putting pre-recorded by the goddamn shit didn't make no difference, bro. None. BJ was like, how about you put pre-recorded so people won't think that we're ignoring them? So last week I put pre-recorded and we were talking as if it was pre-recorded. We were saying good morning, all this is pre-recorded, yada, yada, yada. Their comment section filling up. What's up, everybody? Hey, fella. I was like, I don't think they care.
They don't. They don't.
I just thought it would be a good idea to let them know that we're not
finna answer them and answer questions or whatever.
We're not intentionally ignoring you. You just,
No, I mean, because if you think about it, a lot of the pods that are put up are a couple days behind. So, but I say once I put it at Wednesday at a weird time, motherfuckers be watching the fuck out of it. So
I mean, it's a Wednesday. Not much to do on a Wednesday.
Yeah. And it's better than doing it live since we ain't got to be up and trying to be lively and get home from work and make shit work. So it's been working out. The pre-recorded episodes have been working out.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from the pre-recorded joints.
Well, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I appreciate your advice, BJ, but fuck it. You just
gonna keep putting them up how you putting them up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what I want to do for the 100th though.
I mean, that'll be something we have to discuss, won't we?
Yeah.
I'll be drinking water.
If it's at this time, everybody need to be drinking water.
Oh, man. No, it's 5:00 somewhere.
Okay.
It's about to be 5:00 here in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's 5:00 somewhere. You can toast up. How y'all doing? How was y'all's week?
My week was fine.
This damn heat, boy.
Finally got my dress for my cousin's wedding. I'm a bridesmaid in that, so I finally got that. What else did I do?
How you feel about everybody getting married, Joe?
I wish him the best.
I was just about to say, Ray has been to more weddings in the past year than a human being should be going to weddings. I'm
starting to think she played up shits.
No, like a lot of times it'd be like my sorority sisters, and it's so many of them. So between Kansas City and St. Louis, there's so many of them. My cousin is doing a vow renewal for their 10-year, but she's literally doing basically a wedding. They're just getting married all over again, and I'm a bridesmaid in that, so I had to get a dress for that. I really don't want to do it, but
I hate when somebody puts me in their wedding party that I really don't give a fuck about their relationship.
It's not that, but when you put people in your wedding, I gotta spend extra money for bullshit.
All right, man. It was 2006, bro. We get it. Damn, bro.
No, I'm like
2006, bro. It was a long time ago.
BJ,
bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. That was like my second wedding ever. So that wasn't even the issue. That's when you get up in age and motherfuckers start to get married left and right, and you like, bro.
Well, so see, my cousin is in her 50s. They've been married for 10. They got together in like the 80s, so they took forever to even get married. Like they kids in their 30s, and the point of this renewal, I don't understand. Most of the other weddings I went to were my younger sorority sisters, so they in their early 20s, 25, 26, and everybody at that in that age range, what they want to do, get married and start their families.
Right.
I just wish them the best.
What are the best weddings to go to?
What are the best weddings to go to?
Look, can't say none. I think the best weddings are young people that the shit ain't gonna work out because that their reception for the people lit. Old people be like taking it too serious and shit.
I don't know. You got some young people that I don't know. I just feel like all of the money that some people spend on some things for the wedding.
Yeah. I didn't know the weddings are expensive, man. What we talking about? People go in debt at the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, everybody trying to keep up with each other. Like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah, because one of the weddings I went to last year, she rented this place up by SLU, one of them like rooms or whatever, like this venue over there that they rent out or whatever. She did it on a Monday, a Sunday before the Memorial Day. That motherfucker was still expensive with a whole open bar and everything. And I forgot, somebody said what she was talking about how much she had spent on it. Like her invitations wasn't even paper invitations. Normal people, you get a paper invitation. Her invitations were plastic. Like they had spent money to get plastic invitations sent out to you. Shit that you could like hit somebody in the head with. That is an unnecessary ass cost.
I went to a wedding. I don't know where the fuck. It was like the little uppity part of town. But everybody after the before the wedding started, they had a dude that just randomly just started playing the violin. Just playing the violin. He wasn't taking no requests. He just playing the violin. I was like, bro, how much did that cost? Because I'll be looking at it, I'll be like, bro, this looks expensive.
Just hiring a photographer, like that's gonna cost you at least a K. And then you got to do the right thing and like still feed them and all that. So that's even
some people have multiple photographers and videographers.
Yeah. But I mean, you need them pictures to remember the day. You need that video. So you're gonna pay that money, I guess.
And then the food. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
And you gotta have like enough Negroes to get seconds because Negroes gonna get seconds because they've been
that's the
there
reason
for
they
hours.
came.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I hate them. I was in a wedding. They had a wedding planner that you could tell didn't have no experience at wedding planning because they always ask, "What do you want to do?" Like, bro, you ain't got this figured out. Like, y'all didn't discuss this. They must watch one episode of Wedding Planners and thought they was a legit wedding planner. Somebody fucked around and actually hired them.
Leave them people alone.
Hey, look at it. That ain't my wedding. You ain't gonna get me. That's trash.
Yeah, I never understood it. Like you hire somebody just to sit down and ask you what you want when you and your spouse could do that shit for free in the house. You know what I mean? Never understood that job.
I mean, but I guess they go find all the stuff. Like they go find the venues and the people. You just tell them what you want, and they supposed to do all the hard work. You just tell them what you want. That's it. You know what you want.
They don't though, because motherfuckers be stressed out.
And Google is free. You know what I
Man.
mean? Like that shit right on your
Tell you
phone.
that's what the person does.
Yeah, I just don't. I never got it. You can literally type that shit in your phone, like, "Hey, where a venue at that could seat this many people?" Bing! Like it's gonna be a whole list for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just like, cause what they gonna do? They'll be like, "Oh, I got these 3 venues. I'm gonna take you so you can see them." But they don't own the venue. They're just gonna take you so you can see them. Some shit that so you got to use your gas to go to them anyway. Minus paying this person. I don't know. This don't
I
make no
think
sense.
wedding planners should be for rich people shit. Like if you're getting 1,000 people or something together, like some of this shit you could do yourself.
But you think about it, people go into debt for weddings for that reason, because you just said wedding planners should be for rich people shit. Some people are trying to live that life, so they're going to spend that money and they can't afford it.
Yeah.
For likes. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it.
She was talking about doing our 10-year renewal and having like an actual wedding, because we didn't get to do that when we first got married. But I'm like, or we can take that money and just like go to somebody's island and just do island
small
shit.
Ceremony.
Yeah, like I don't. The idea of me spending like thousands of dollars just so Negroes could get drunk and eat and listen to some music, that don't make sense.
You're basically paying for a kickback.
Yeah, an expensive ass kickback that they just
with dress clothes on.
Yeah, because you got to have like an open bar. Like it's got to be a certain amount of money put on the open bar, or they gonna complain. This ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Who cares about them complaining? They didn't put in on it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even have to hear that. So I would just rather we just go somewhere, hang out, small little ceremony. If you want to come with us, you can, but you're gonna pay your own way. You're gonna come hang out, or if not, then cool. I'm still on the beach.
Yeah, them destination weddings, like, bruh, what are y'all doing? We want everybody to fly. Like, are you paying for it or no?
Destination weddings are the best though. You get to get all, don't have to deal with none of the bullshit. The people that really want to be there gonna be there, and you get to have a good time. You get to get rid of and not worry about none of the people that's gonna complain because they wasn't there. They can't say shit. If they couldn't afford to be there, they wasn't supposed to be part of this moment.
Oh, black people gonna find a way to complain.
But if you ain't there, you're gonna complain about the fact that you weren't there and you can see the pictures. That doesn't matter.
Well, we pay $600 for this trip, and then they gonna give me some sandwiches.
Okay.
Fuck all that.
You shouldn't
have
got.
What y'all got, man? What we talking about today? I feel bad for Kid Cudi. Y'all see that shit? He was performing at Kanye dropped out of Rolling Loud.
Oh, they was throwing stuff at him?
Yeah, they threw a water bottle at that man. He's like, y'all throw one more fucking water bottle. I'm walking up, man, they started chucking water bottles at him, man. I was like, bro.
You know why they started? Just because.
Somebody just chucked one in the middle of his performance and hit him with it, and then he's like, stopped the performance, like, yo, I got one more time to throw a water bottle at me. And I'm walking off stage.
And I hope he got his money too.
Yeah, it's fucked up because all the other people, you know what I'm saying? Because one person can fuck it up for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you spend, and them festivals ain't cheap. Them of a 1 day pass is like damn near $200-$300.
Yeah, you see the prices for the OVO Fest,
bruh. That's a 3 day pass though. It's $1,000.
Yeah, but it's 2,000.
Oh, okay.
2,000. Some of those are $2,000 to spend 3 days standing next to a whole bunch of people who probably got monkeypox and COVID, or a mixture of the two. You know what I mean? No thanks. I'll watch your videos.
Yeah, I never understood the festival shit anyway.
I went to one in Europe when I was staying in Germany. I'm not gonna lie, like, it would be fun if I was 20 something, but I was like middle 30 something. So just like I'm standing here, my shoes getting all dirty. There's a whole bunch of people standing around this big old crowd. and my back started hurting, and I'm just like, I was ready to go.
Who
But
was
if I was 20
performing?
so the one I went to, Tekashi 6ix9ine before the snitching, Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa was the headliner actually, but this is another reason. He did not walk on the stage until 2:05 in the morning.
Oh shit!
I'm not exaggerating. He did not walk on the stage. I was like, bro, where is this dude at? And I don't even listen to Wiz Khalifa like that. You know what I mean? I just went and hung out with some of my homeboys. I was just like, man, again, just standing there, and you know how Europeans are. Their hygiene situation is just different.
And they're very close.
All very close. Everybody's just super close, and it was just like, I don't know. It was Wiz had a nice performance, and I even say for Tekashi 6ix9ine, like he had that crowd moving. I had never seen nothing like that before, honestly. But I think I would have I've enjoyed it more if I was like 20 something.
Yeah, I can see that. Because I know when I went to Wild now, like when you're in an arena, like the seats ain't really set up for like dancing and shit. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stand in front of your seat, and if it's packed, you got people around you and stuff. So you can't really enjoy the experience, like going to see live music and stuff. And they got chairs and shit set up. It's just
yeah. And why do people feel the need to be standing up? Like they got seats for a reason, so everybody can fully see what's going on. But you got those people. So if somebody stand up in front of me, I can't
see because I gotta stand up.
People behind you got to stand up, so that makes everybody stand up.
I'll be like, man, I didn't pay all this money to have to stand up. I got my back hurt, man. Like I want to sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that festival culture, boy. Yeah, that's for young people, man.
Super, yeah, man.
I'm starting to realize, that shit I can't do no more, man. I'm getting old, and it's starting to show. That shit I can't do. I'm not waiting till 2:00. I've been home by 2:05. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, but it's been left.
And how long you perform? An
hour? Maybe about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes.
So about 3:00, you finally get to the car. Now you got to wait in traffic.
No, see, because I didn't drive, right? So he finished, and then we're just like hanging out in this town in Belgium. Like I didn't get back in my house until like 6:30 in the morning. Because for one, it was an hour drive from my crib to the city in Belgium, first of all. So, yeah, I learned my lesson that night, though. I was like, y'all got it.
At the age I'm at now, take your own fucking car.
Yeah.
But because sometimes if I want to drink, I'm just going to have to suffer. But I ain't doing nobody's festivals either. I think the last one I went to I was over in Germany, in Belgium. I went to the North Sea Jazz Festival. It was 3 days, and I had a good time, but that was it.
Yeah.
You got to be the person. Like, I can't stand the person that want to be out all night. Whether that's because they don't want to go home to their girl or they just...
Some people just don't know when to quit. Some people don't know when it's time to stop, when it's time to go home. Some people just have the go, and they don't know when it's time to, like, just stop. I hate those people.
Yeah. I was partying with somebody, man, and he was like, yo, we finna hit another party. I was like, bro, the sun is coming out. Where is this party at, bro?
Yeah, bro. If I ain't in my house by 3:00, it's a problem.
Because I'm gonna get an attitude.
In my house. Yeah, when I say in my house, I mean like already showered in my bed, like pulling the cover up over me. Like, man, I can't do it.
What the hell? What topics did we have? We had one. Did you send one,
DJ?
Oh,
yeah, I did. Been waiting for so many days to talk about this one. But this young lady got on Al Gore's internet and she released a statement via the Twitter and said, let me find it. I should have had it picked up, but basically she said that men as a whole are only sexually attracted to women, but they are emotionally attracted to men. Right? Now,
did she add context?
So then this other chick was just saying that basically men only use women for the physical act of sex. Like they're only just, they only want them for sex. But emotionally, right, they are connected to other men. So like, I don't really know how else to put it, but
she was just saying, like, with the men, that men spend more time with their homeboys, first of all, than their woman. And because of that, they have these emotional connections. When they're going through situations, sometimes they'll go to them first, then their woman. Got that, but that's really all. But that's what your friend is for. They're friends.
Yeah. So when I tell you that I was like super furious, right? Because here's the thing. Here's what I don't like about some women, right? Not all. But some women will take a situation that they dealt with a dude that didn't go their way. And then they'll just make these asinine ass blanket statements about men. First of all, as a man who is married to a woman, there is nobody on this earth that I'm more emotionally tied to than her. You know what I'm saying? Just because that dude didn't like you as a person. And that's the thing where a lot of these chicks don't understand. Like, you just not likable as a human being. So that's why this person goes off and wants to spend more time with their friends, because you as a human are not fun to be around. You're not pleasant, right? But instead of looking it internally and seeing that shit, you gonna say that dudes are more emotionally tied to other dudes. And I just, like, I was so mad. But then I was just like, oh, I know what happened. He was sick of your shit, left you alone. Now you mad. And you saying that all men ain't shit, which is the go-to every time. And the other part of me making me mad, we can't never get that off. A chick do something bad to a dude. Let that man get on the internet and be like, all women are blank.
Hey, look here.
Metaphorically hanging that man is what's going to happen.
Like, oh, yeah. Because women are unite, especially when it's for some women's business. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Like, that's the first thing they're going to say. Not you being in women's business, right?
Yeah, like,
man.
I see a lot of times, like you said, there are a lot of women that are not likable, whether it's their attitude. Sometimes their attitude just trumps how beautiful they are sometimes. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see a beautiful woman with a terrible attitude and it's a turnoff. And they can't understand because most people are going for the beauty part. But it's like, I would like to be around you for a few minutes and have a conversation about something other than the baddie South. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched that shit the other day. I was like, yo, bro, we are doomed. I feel sorry for these 20-something-year-old men now. But some people ain't just likable. You know what I'm saying? And then some women are attracted to motherfuckers that are just pieces of shit. Simple as that. Like, that's they go to. So, like you said, they give a whole, like, they stereotype and everything based off of the type of men they date.
But women aren't the only ones who stereotype.
No, we're not saying that.
Yeah.
Not saying that.
1000% true, because I am guilty of it. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the older me, I was very, very guilty of that. But it's like,
at some point, somebody has to take some accountability.
Exactly.
For the type of people that you date.
Especially when you're somebody who is like our age. Like, it's time for you to look within and see, like, okay, what is it what's the common denominator in all of these relationships and why they fail and why shit go left all the time, right? Like you not date, you know what I mean? Like it's you dating these people, you know what I mean? And what I just hate is when anybody does that. Like stop taking your personal experience and then it's like putting that shit on a whole gender of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta learn to cut that shit off. But it was the fact that another young lady made a whole video calling herself trying to explain it. I'm just like, what the hell, bro? Like,
and nowadays, this is what I hate. You got one person speaking for the whole gender. This is what we don't like as men. And people see that
and jump on it.
That they the leader. Like, bruh, that motherfucker ain't speaking for me. He's speaking from his experiences. She ain't speaking for them. She's speaking from her experiences. For instance, I got a cousin. She likes hood dudes. That's what she like. Like, she loves hood dudes. Now, some of these hood dudes ain't got cars. They dress like a cartoon character where they wear the same outfit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she like. And I was talking to her one day and I was like, cuz, why don't you just get you a nice dude that's a square that ain't trying to bother nobody, you know? Squares are lame. I can't date a square. I tried. I just don't like that. So, okay, so if you going this, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people like, there are actually good people that like them that might treat them right. And they just too boring for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what they're attracted to. Like, they want you get your nice girl that's in school, like trying to do something. Nah, bro. Nah, I got it. I got to get it fast, man. I'm going to go to the club every weekend. And like, it's the same people though. It's the same type of people. You know what I'm saying? Most of these establishments, as you get older, it's the same fucking people in all the establishments.
It's the same type of people who are out there looking for the exact same thing, which they never ever find, and then they keep complaining, but they keep going to the same places, thinking they're going to get a different result every time they go. And they don't find that one person.
They're so insecure within themselves, they play the same type of games, expecting different results. It's like, no, this is what you get. This is the reality of it. Like, y'all are all playing the same game, and it's leading nowhere.
But like BJ said, they keep attracting the same type of people too. But you realize the same type of people are always in those places.
Yeah.
They're just alike, male and female, looking for something different, but they are literally the same type of people in these clubs looking for something different and never going to find it. And they're never going to be happy.
I didn't know till recently that there are dudes that ask for a girl's number, and when he can't get the number, this mugger up the pistol on him.
They get mad.
Like, mugs really get mad like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's something, man, that I wish that we as a gender would change, like right now, bro. Yeah. Like, look, man, if she don't owe you like reciprocated feelings. Like, just because you feeling her, she don't owe you that back. You know what I'm saying?
But like, if we're just out having drinks and you're just talking to me, I might enjoy this brief conversation, but I probably already made my mind up like, you're not a person I would want to be attracted. I'm not attracted to, or a person I would want to continue this conversation with. And then if I tell you no, you get mad at me. And it's like, you feel like I'm entitled to give you my number because you spent this time with me, but I didn't even ask you to come and talk to me. I didn't ask you to come over and speak to me at all. You could have allowed me to continue in my space and join my friends, and you could have stayed your black ass wherever the hell you are, and we could have been fine. But as soon as I tell you no, you get mad at me, and then you want to come and fight me or get mad at me and want to fight my friends, curse all of us out because we didn't give you the reaction that you wanted.
Yeah. I said I wish that we could change that like right now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to hear a lot of, especially when you're dealing with women, like, bro, like, you're going to hear a lot of no's before you get to a yes. But even still, like, that don't give you can't get upset because she's just not into you. It's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all that shit where, you know, dude held the door for some chicks and they didn't say thank you or something.
Like, where are we at?
He pulled a pistol on them. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, it can't be that serious, dog.
Nah, it's gotta be something deeper. And then you got a group of women out here that like do similar things to that. Like it's crazy, man. Like I said, I was watching the Baddies, man, and my cousin had me watching the shit. Like, yo, check this out.
Now,
3 episodes, huh?
So you definitely chose to watch it yourself.
No. I was washing clothes, and she was like, "Yo, check this out," and I'm sitting there watching.
And it's called The Baddies.
Baddies, the Zeus Network. If you like drama and titties, you can go to the Zeus Network and see all that.
I'm
like
cool.
Whoever running the Zeus Network is. If you like that, if that's your lane,
I'm cool. Okay.
Yeah, and I was the same way. But episode 3, it's one day. This is 3 episodes, 3-hour episodes, one day. These heifers have fought in the Sprinter, in the van, at the house, over beds. Like, they could pull up to this mansion, and one of the girls is just like, I mean, my man, he shows me mansions all the time,
Do you live in one? Him showing you you living in is something different.
Man, it's crazy how like young people think nowadays. Like, cause with the culture, Muggs is trying to do the flyest stuff ever. So you get some people that they just pretty, and they just have access to all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's like, okay, if you seen Magic, why are you on the show? Like, I know this ain't paying nothing.
A lot of people say they do those shows for exposure, so people can know who they are. They can become, the influencer and all the other stuff. That's what they do that for.
Influencing what?
They get followings though. You look at how many other dumb chicks follow them. Be like they want their life. They want to follow them. They want to be like them.
Yeah, I'm like young people are dumb, man. You got men that are like super emotional and irrational in their decisions. Like, usually dudes are thinkers. You know what I'm saying? Like, most men are, like, break shit down and try to figure out a solution. These mugs are just acting. And it's just like, bro, what would you do that for? Nah, bro, I'm tired of it. Yeah, it's just like, yo, like, a mug go to the gas station, the girl say, hey, have a good day. Hey, can I get your number? She's doing her job, bro. It's customer service. Like, you don't want somebody to throw your shit back at you, like, yo, get the fuck out of here. This lady is nice because that's her job. Like, you're tripping right now. You don't holler at nobody at their damn job.
Why the fuck not?
Nah, bro. Nah, I don't do that. I don't personally.
Why? Listen, I could, like, I don't think it's wrong. Like, if you're gonna shoot your shot, that's cool. Obviously, doing it in a respectful manner. You know what I'm saying, with some decency. But all I'm saying is, if you do that and she like, no, I'm not interested, then just keep it moving, bro.
Or maybe she's like, yo, there's 12 more people behind you, bro. Have a good day.
But shooters gonna shoot now. I don't know if I'm going, when I come back in this gas station, I don't know if I'm gonna see you again.
Why do you feel like they shouldn't do it at somebody's job, Lucious?
It's just like, yo, you working, man. If you're in the customer service field, I would hope you were nice. Nowadays, you don't get that much, but it's just like, yo, you not really receiving, you taking it the wrong way. It's the same as, like you said, you can have a conversation in the club and somebody will take that as you flirting rather than
I feel like nowadays anything considered flirting.
Oh yeah. A drunk look will be perceived as flirting, but I'm saying, like, sometimes you receiving it the wrong way. That's not how it was meant to come out. Like, we just had a conversation because there were motherfuckers pulling guns out, shoot motherfuckers because they saying no,
But my question is, how would I know that she's not interested if I don't ask the question?
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I understand as part of your job, like you said, for customer service, like, you're supposed to be polite. But if I'm looking at you and you fine, and I'm trying to, like, get to know you, like, how am I gonna know if I have a chance if I don't ask the question? And what is the likelihood that I'm going to see you outside of your job? So if I don't shoot now, I may never see you again. And now your fine ass is out in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? When you could have been over here, you could have been over here with me, safe.
Safe.
These streets is crazy, bro. You know that.
But then you got to think about you think you the only one?
Of course not, Lou. But I'm saying, like,
I'm saying though, but like, I'm being polite. Like, you ain't the only one that's done
all of that. When you see somebody that you like at their job, all that go through your head.
What's that?
I'm not the only one who the flirting.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying she's probably been through this 80 times already. That motherfucker shooting.
Okay, but I'm number 81, and she may be receptive to it. Gotcha. And now she ain't out in the wilderness. Like I said, she's safe with now. Me.
She's not out here with the wolves.
You know what I'm saying? You know there's some wolves out there that be pulling pistols on chicks.
Yeah, because I'm saying, hey, maybe she's talking to you out of fear.
I mean, and that could be the case, but like I said, like of course, again, it's all about how you approach, and if I'm respectful, you know what I'm saying? Even if she say, well, no, I'm not interested. Okay, cool. I can still stay respectful. All right, cool. Well, I tried, you know, and that's it. But, I mean.
I don't feel like it don't hurt to try anytime, but just take your response, either yay or nay, and just move on. That's all.
The one time that I would agree with you, Lou, is at a strip club. You should never, ever. You should never, like your point that you made, all of your points that you made are spot on at a strip club. You just don't holler at them at work.
I don't trust strippers, period, anyway, because they play in a totally different game.
Well, yeah, they are absolutely playing to, like, get you to be generous and stuff. And that's their job.
Yeah, cool. No, but like a lot of the strippers are just like, they are really fucked up individuals. I'm not saying all of them, but a ton of them are like just really fucked up, like mentally, the situation they're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you go to a strip club trying to holler at women, boy, because they street smart as fuck. You gotta be.
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And if you're a square going in there, you'll get tricked the fuck out of your damn money.
Yeah, they literally spend every work shift finagling money out of dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and bring your girl in there and see how they act. Your girl gonna have the greatest time in the world, and you're gonna be broke than a motherfucker.
I asked my wife if she want to go to one. She's a little undecided.
Yeah, she goes. She gonna have the greatest time. Them strippers gonna treat her like she's the queen from Wakanda, shoveling out money, man. So, what else we got? What else we talking about? Do y'all want to talk about how black men should be treated?
No,
it was just a question for y'all to answer how y'all want to be treated.
No, because they ain't gonna listen no way.
At all.
How you don't say that? It was a legitimate question.
I don't know. I mean, just be respectful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Respectful all the way around. Respectful to my feelings. Respectful to my time. Respectful to my space when needed. Like, just be respectful. Also, just have to throw this out there.
Oh, okay.
Every problem is not the rapture. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Every single problem is not World War III. It ain't the goddamn Holocaust. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just need to take a breath, right? Or what I noticed too, and I guess this might be too much information, but if you bring a problem to us and we can absolutely see a solution like right away, and we give that solution to you, we're only trying to help. It's not us like not listening to you or like not, you know what I mean, like not respecting your feelings. We're just trying to help you out.
And
sometimes I just want you to listen. Sometimes I don't want you to help solve the problem. I just want you to listen.
Then say that first. Don't introduce the problem and not say, "Hey, I just want you to listen to this." You know what I'm saying?
But even if you say, I want you to listen, you're not gonna offer a solution, even though I'm already I'm only a minute into it, and you already found a solution. But my story might be another 15 minutes. You done found a solution. You're not gonna try to give me your solution at all
because I'm listening.
Exactly,
just like you asked me to do. How you gonna ask me to listen, and then I give the solution, you get mad?
But when you listen,
I wasn't listening.
But when I tell you the problem and don't tell you to just listen, why you not listening then?
Because I'm trying to figure out the solution. So
but you gotta listen to the whole story.
Listen, if you listen. It's like math class, right? Teacher puts a problem on the board. We looking at it as they're going through it. They're like, they writing 2 + 2. We like, boom, 4. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to get through it as it's being presented. So it's the same concept.
And then women will come in and be like, what if it's 3 + 1? It's still 4.
You know what I mean? Like if you, again, like he said, he put the nail on the head. If you just want somebody, if you wanted to listen, just say that. Just say, hey, I'm about to talk to you about something. I just want you to listen. I will literally sit here and just, okay, I'm going to listen. But if you're bringing a issue to me, right, and there is a solution and I found it, I'm just trying to help you to get to the solution.
What makes you think your solution is the right solution?
If I know it is, we're throwing them out there because, hey, this is how I would have handled it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I would have handled that situation. You may not. And here's a problem. Because sometimes, just because my solution it sounds far-fetched to you, it does not mean I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you'll give a solution and they'll look at you crazy like that's the only way. No, 3 + 1 is 4 too. I'm just saying this is how I would handle that shit. 2 + 2 is 4. There's more than one way to get there. You know what I'm saying? 2 things can be true. I'm just trying to help. I'm not trying to hinder. You are making this worse than what the fuck it is. Because in your mind, you think I'm not agreeing with you. And sometimes you ain't right. And when you tell somebody you ain't right for this, they get mad at you.
Oh, Lord.
Sometimes you're not right.
Oh, my goodness. It's I will say this. It is very, very hard as a man to navigate. Like when, you're giving that story and we hear you, we're listening with intention. And we like, you tell a part of the story where you was in the wrong. It's very hard to navigate, like trying to be like, well, it was at this point when you went this way, like where shit kind of turned bad for you. But you can't do that in the middle of it because we're just supposed to listen. But then it's like, well, I want you to be truthful. Well, I'm trying to be truthful. But you don't really want to hear that. You know what I mean?
Because you're going to be wrong in this story and you don't want to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
What's not okay is to be wrong and not want to fucking accept the fact that you're wrong. And not take advice about what it's like being wrong. Like, yo, you're fucked up right now.
I love how this question derailed, but whatever.
I will say that all of this stuff that we're saying is not gender specific, because I got homeboys like this too.
Oh yeah,
sure. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
they'll come to me, but that's the thing about with my homeboys, I can just get it to them like straight, no chaser, like, bro, like you fucked this up. Because, like, again, like
we're men,
the homeboys.
No, because I talk to my friend, like I I had to come back and apologize to her, but she was talking, and in the middle of it, I was like, girl, you're dumb as fuck. And I had to go back and apologize because as she was telling the story, she was pissing me off as she was telling the story, and I just stopped her. So I had to go back and apologize. But how is it we can tell our friends you can be as blunt and honest with your friends, but we cannot be that honest and blunt with our mates?
It's the relationships are just different. You know what I mean? Like, because I mean, especially like when you living with somebody, like you said, like you was able to go back and apologize to your friend, but when you living with somebody, you see them every day, like shit like that will sting for a while. You know what I mean? So now the aura in the house is just off.
Yeah, the
you know what I
peace
mean?
is not there.
Yeah, because now, in the middle of your story, if I'm like, girl, you was dumb as fuck. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a whole nother situation. So you just have to. I mean, but some relationships are like that. You know what I mean? I would say that like me and my wife, we are very straightforward, but like it is to a point that there are some times where like, especially like she going off, and I just gotta sit. I'll be like, okay, all right, well, how am I gonna get this out? How am I have to think about what I'm gonna say before I say it a lot of times. But like with my friends, like they say some shit and I know this shit is off. I'm be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this shit was stupid. Why would you even do it? You know what I'm saying? But with her, I can't do that. I have to. I will be honest and say that I was initially doing that, but then after enough arguments and enough of nigga don't talk to me like that, you learn like, okay, you have to do this a little different.
And with your friends, like I know you ever seen little boys play and they be wrestling and shit. You think they about to kill each other. They just playing. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't dare do that with a girl and a boy playing and he slam her or whatever. You be like, oh, she gonna be all right. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? It's just different approaches. Like when I talk to my homie, it's really straightforward, man. You know what I'm saying? And like you can say the shit that you can't say to your girl in a way where they can take it and do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Just know it came from a spot that I do care. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to soften it up for her?
Yeah. Like, if you do it with your girl, it's warlike. You know what I'm saying? Because now she's not going to receive the same message the same way if I say it straight. So you got to find ways to, like, maneuver and say the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to tell your girl, you dumb as shit. You be like, couldn't been me. Couldn't have been me. You're saying the same fucking thing.
Bro, black
couldn't have been me. Well, you better than me. you better than me.
But some of us will still take that the same way because we know what that means.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But
you know what I mean?
I didn't say what you thought I said. Yeah, you took it.
Right.
It got delivered, but I didn't say I didn't say, yo, you stupid.
So you think my reaction gonna be different when you just?
No, but I didn't flat out call you stupid. I just said, yo, you better than me. You take that how you want. If the shoe fits, wear it. So if you feel some type of way, you must be stupid. Yeah, okay, but
you better than me, man.
Well, you better than me. Couldn't have been me.
A classic line right there. Couldn't have been me.
Yeah, couldn't have. Boy, you better than me. Because I mean, like, just dealing with women in general, man. Even women friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes, like, even having women friends, you got to find different ways to tell them things. You
do that with your female friends?
Yeah, I give them advice and stuff.
No, I mean, like, you kind of tailor the way that you deliver.
No, I'm blunt, but at the same time, they not gonna take it.
With them, I'm straight like
because they the homie that like they may not respond to it right then. But then they'll go back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like some brother-sister shit where you just like, because my sisters, I don't hold nothing back with my sisters. I'm not collaring shit for y'all. So the way I give it to them versus when I'm talking to my girl, like, totally different.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, boy, you stupid as shit. My girl coming here couldn't have been me. You better than me. I got to keep peace in here.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think with women, like sometimes women That's why a lot of women don't have friends for a long time either, because they friend that really gave a fuck, they don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? A woman will listen to the opinions of everybody else. If I tell my girl she's beautiful every day, all day, there'll be a nigga at the gas station tell her she's beautiful that'll make her day. Why is that? I don't know. Makes her feel better. I told you beautiful you all day. So you gonna come tell me a story about some old man that's like, oh, you are very attractive.
Well, that make, because coming from you, she feels like it's forced.
You're supposed to say it. Yeah.
It's something that you're supposed to say, whereas like a complete stranger. But I mean, you don't think that there's a bit of a difference, like if a woman that you don't know just randomly says like, hey man, pause, first of all. If a woman just says, you're handsome, it's gonna hit a little different than if your lady said. It's gonna hit a little different.
But she just reconfirmed my lady said. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the confidence, but I'm like, yeah, I already know that. Thank you. I'll just say thank you and go on by my day.
All right.
And it might be the same for her, but she might just want to. You ask about her day. She told you about her day. She told you about that one incident. You just don't want to hear about it.
I wouldn't dare tell my girl about a girl that said I was handsome at the gas pump.
Yeah.
Nope. We gotta keep peace.
I don't need you telling me that some dude said that you was fine at the gas station either. I'm perfectly fine not knowing that information.
Because it just reconfirms, like, a lot of insecurities and shit.
I'm not.
You needed that, man. Go ahead, get your shit up.
Now I gotta go to the gas station and find him, talk to him.
But you don't.
No, he been gone, bro. He left before she did.
Doesn't matter, man.
What kind of car she drive?
She didn't need that from you, man. She good. That's what I'm saying. That's why she's safe. She's safe over here, man. Because I'm
damn wolves trying to sneak into the chicken coop.
Wolves, exactly.
What was I seen something? What is it on a podcast where they were talking about? No woman wants a dude that can't get women.
Oh, is that? Yeah, Ray. I'm sorry that we keep.
He said, "Hold on, 1 minute."
She on the mute.
Oh yeah,
so let's.
Right, that was my mom.
So what are your thoughts on that statement?
Repeat it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was watching a podcast and they were talking about no woman wants a guy that can't get women. But there's some women that feel so secure with that sometimes those dudes get dogged out because they can't get women and the girl know that shit. So they can kind of go and do whatever the fuck they want to do type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the woman's ability to attract men is easy. All you gotta do is be there.
I'm not gonna say no woman. I mean, there's somebody for everybody. But
do you want to be with a guy personally? See, this is how you gotta do with women. Would you ever date a guy that you know can attract women? He's never had a girlfriend. You're his first girlfriend. His first everything.
If I'm his first girlfriend, he never had one. As old as we already know, we not even gonna attempt this.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not? He's loyal. He's faithful.
Because I gotta teach you.
Teach you how to get.
I'm have to teach you how to be a boyfriend. I'm have to teach you how to be a relationship.
No, he has all the qualities, but he just don't attract women.
There's somebody for everybody.
You think so?
There's somebody for everybody.
I don't know. I think the dude was a little bit rougher. There's
somebody for everybody. He just ain't for me.
Dude, take what they could get.
That's funny. Yeah, I just wholeheartedly think that that's true.
Yeah. Patrice O'Neal has a joke about that. He's like, he basically says, in order to catch fish, I must smell like fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
will say, there are women out there who are attracted to men that they know has somebody else. There are women out there that is that's what they want. They're attracted to they're attracted to somebody who they know has somebody else. But at the end of the day, just because this man didn't attract because of his looks, somebody's out there for him. And once he finds that one person that's attracted to him, then he's going to become attracted to another female.
At what age did you find out, BJ, that women were attracted to you? Not just your girlfriend, just women in general. When they were like, yo, you're handsome.
Maybe mid-20s, 20, 25, 26. 25,
At what changed? What did you start doing different?
I started going to the gym, like, all the time. Because, you and I used to be the same size. Right? But I still had this same large-ass head. You know what I mean? And then, I started going to the gym on a routine basis, got some size to me. And then that's when I started getting, like, actual real attention from women. But now, I mean, I don't even know if it's the same because I'd have been out the game for so long. And I honestly, I couldn't, like, when I'm outside, like, I'm just not even paying attention to none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because so I don't know. It may have wore off again. I don't know.
No, you're successful, so it never wears off when you're successful.
Nah,
there's never been an ugly billionaire.
I'm not a billionaire, though.
I'm just saying,
not nowhere near it. I'll say about mid-20s. Yeah. That's when they was,
See, I was always the immature guy. When I was younger, I was the immature guy, and then people get down talking. They sit down and talk, and they be like, "Oh, this motherfucker's interesting." So I'll say like early 20s. And the mask I used to wear, where it's like I had so much confidence for a motherfucker that shouldn't have confidence. So I think confidence goes a long way. You gotta believe it if you want people to believe it.
That's true.
True.
How about you, Ray Nutter? 12? 13? Had a guy named Robert come to your high school that could sing? When did you start? Well, no, that's a terrible question for me.
So, I already know where you was going too.
I was actually we were probably in like 8th grade and had skipped school one day, me and my friend. And we was at the park up the street. And this older guy was the first person to be like, "You're gonna be something when you get older." And I was like, but after he said that, next year I was in high school. And it was like I went from being like this super skinny girl in 8th grade, and all of a sudden I'm playing volleyball, I'm playing basketball, and everybody out of the blue, I'm like, "You didn't talk to me like 2 years ago, so where are you coming from now?" Like, I didn't understand it. So
it's easy to hold a grudge from that shit too. I know motherfuckers still mad about high school 20 years ago. I
don't understand why.
I don't either. I don't get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like a point in people's lives where they, you growing, you figuring out shit. You know what I'm saying? And those people are the ones. It's like, dude, but that's 20. Like, you're 40 now. Like, some people want to go to their class reunions so they can shit on people. Like, that's her whole purpose. Like, that's what motivates them and shit. So,
I have never been to a class reunion.
I've been wanting to go to one. I don't mind going to one. I don't know why people some people had such a terrible experience in school, period. They don't want to go, but I don't mind seeing how people are doing. I'm going to see how people are doing. Some people are going to see how bad people are doing,
Are you guys wait, did you go to yours? Wait, when did you graduate, Ray? High school?
2000.
Did you go to yours?
I haven't been to any of my class reunions.
Mine is this year in November.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking, and me and Lena went to the same high school, so I was talking to her, and She said she was gonna go, so I think I'm end up going as well.
Okay.
See, I had the opportunity, but it was weird. I had the opportunity to go, but it was in Texas. I only went there freshman year, but I still, like, all of us went to middle school and shit together. I didn't get to go, but I think the one for Germany, they still planning it or whatever. So we'll see. I wouldn't mind going.
Well, see, I graduated from Melville, but I was only there for 2 years, so I haven't been to any of their events. But I grew up in UCity all the way up to my freshman year. So UCity does stuff all the time. So I go to all of the events. So like they'll have a picnic. They just had a picnic in the park yesterday. I didn't go this year, but they was doing an annual all class picnic. So I see a lot of those people quite often. Whereas people from Melville, it's a few people that I became friends with and I'm still friends with, but I'm cool if I'll never go to a Melville event. So
I think it'd be a dope experience for people that are really there just to see people.
Yeah.
I encourage it. I'm like, why? Why I want to be around those people? I'm like, them people ain't the same fucking 13, 14-year-olds that you was around. And if they are, then they just wasted 20 years of their life, But I don't get it. What else we got to talk about? What else? We got to wrap it up. We got anything for the week?
Yeah. Sesame Place in New Jersey.
Okay.
Like, fuck all of them in that institution. Not sure if y'all seen the videos, but they are definitely deliberately like just shunning the black kids over there.
And it's multiple videos.
Yeah, it's like it's so many that there's no way to deny it at this point. There's just, what I mean, what they doing to them little beautiful babies is just, it's a travesty. You know what I mean? Because like, kids are emotional. Like, they there. They're seeing some of their favorite characters from TV in real life. They're super excited. And you just like the one that I saw where they literally ran over the kid. Like, they just kind of like ran up to it and then like knocked them over.
And pushed her over.
I was like, yo, this is outrageous. It's a wonder that place ain't blown up yet because somebody's parent like started fucking everybody up. You know what I mean? But to a further point, so I have a friend of mine who like lives near that area, and so that town that it's in, it's outside of Philadelphia, but that town that it's in is like a super like red town. Like, it ain't nothing but like white folks there. It's all straight Republican white folks.
And that's probably all people that's working there.
And who was probably, a bunch of them was there on January 6th, 2 years ago, down in DC, climbing the wall and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. Like, you can't, an establishment that is designed for the happiness of children, but yeah, you can't let that prejudice and that hate go. It's baffling to me. So fuck all of them.
I mean, just don't shop with them no more, man. Like, I'm pretty sure the people that been in that town knew that town ain't like that. Like, a certain place in Kentucky, I'll be like, nah, I ain't finna go. I ain't finna do no stand up in this little town, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know better. And to think your kids finna get shown some love by a motherfucker inside a costume. Like, come on, man. You playing yourself. Like, stop it. I can't be like, you can't be outraged by everything. Like, we know where we at. That's like some places in Missouri you wouldn't dare go.
Yeah, but still, like,
not for a parade, not for a Juneteenth celebration. Like,
it's one thing to just like go and hang out in the town, but this is like a theme park. You know what I mean? So
you knew you knew your job when you signed up for it. You knew what you were doing.
Yeah, like, you knew that your job is to entertain and provide happiness to children.
No matter the race, no matter the color.
Don't matter what they look like. These are kids, bro. These kids.
I get you. I understand. I'm just saying, bro. Go to Disney World, man.
But
go
you
to
know,
Six Flags, bro.
but Disney World might got some of them in them costumes too. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But I think they held a different standard down at Disney World, though. Like, yeah.
I've never heard of this place. You know
I mean, neither. I had never heard of it until people start posting these videos.
So it's been going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Yelp and all that shit. Like, when you take your kids to some of these things, you got to think about, like, where they at, type of people that may be in those costumes. And what if the person in the costume was black?
There's no way that costume the person was
But
black.
what if it was?
Okay, well then, you know.
What if he's like
the outrageous
from the Chappelle Show? What's his name? Clayton
Bixby?
About
Clayton Bixby?
Yeah, what if Clayton Bixby's inside the...
Well, the outrage is still the same.
Yeah, you dealing with kids. I get it. But, like, bro, fuck that. The way motherfuckers is treating kids nowadays, man, it's just wild. You might as well go ahead and get Ghetto SpongeBob to come to your backyard and do...
the twerk and
get
flip.
a whip and nay-nay. Like... That's how you kill all that shit. Those be the funny ones. Yeah. So, I mean, you got anything fuck shit every week right now?
No, I don't think so. I did see this video. I did see this video with this little black boy and this white boy. They were wrestling. And the white mama got mad that the black boy was beating her kid. And she got on the mat and tried to pull the black boy after her kid while they were wrestling. Yeah. And you could see the black parents coming over and then security come over. But you know how security does. They were trying to figure out why the black family was coming over. And she was like, she just put her hands on my baby. Like, it became a whole situation. If I find the video again, I will send it to y'all.
That just triggered something. Okay. That triggered something, man. Because I work with a lot of white folk. A lot of country white folk. Right? When black people raise their voice, or not even raising our voice, just arguing, you know what I'm saying? You know something? Why is it always calm down? Calm down, Lucious. But when a white person does it, they'll come back with some shit. Oh man, I'm just having problems at home and yada yada. Then why the fuck can I not have problems at home?
Well, I mean,
because you're already stereotyped.
That's what I'm saying.
Is this a real question, or you just want like?
No, I'm
is
just
this one of
saying,
those?
like,
is this one of those things where you want to hear the obvious? I mean, you know, we are held to a different standard. Like, for one, is because they know we have the right to be angry about shit. Like, if you think about everything, how this country started from the day it began and what was happening to us, we have every right to be angry. And as opposed to them wanting to deal with that anger, they try to suppress it at any chance they can. You know what I mean? But it's always, you know, when you talk about like mass shootings, when it's us, it's, you know, they be like, oh, he didn't have both parents in a bad neighborhood.
And he convicted felon this, da da da.
Yeah, when they show the video, they play California Love in the background.
Yeah, or at 9 years old, he took a stick of gum out of a store and that was on his record.
Oh,
they just try to do anything, to disparage the individual. But when it's them, oh, you know, mental health is like always the thing. Mental health problems. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same shit. That's why I don't watch it. Yeah, it's always the same nonsense.
Cause I was talking to the white people at work about it. I'm like, yo, because I like talking to white people, man. I love trying to, like, I'll be like, yo, bro, y'all fucked up. Like, y'all think that's what this is. Okay. No, we're not saying you can't have. Then what the fuck's the difference? These motherfuckers is firing people because he had a bad day last night. You know what I'm saying? He had a bad day yesterday. I can't have a bad day. I'm not entitled to that, huh?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're supposed to have it together. You're supposed to go to them like you got it all together, no matter what you're going through.
I would love to see if there was ever a workplace where it's like 80% black people and a couple white people, and every time a white person raises their voice, calm down, Steve, calm down. But we arguing left and right, motherfucker this, like, I just wish there was a world that was like that.
Yeah, me
so
too.
People can, like sometimes, say somebody loses their mother, right? Like you feel the pain for that, but you don't because it's not you. Same thing like with COVID. Like when people were catching COVID, like some people denied it, like but when your auntie called you and she got COVID, you're like, oh shit, this shit real now. Because it's close, it hits closer to home. I just wish there was a world where we could, or one day where it could be like that. So people can understand. You know what I'm saying? But it never will be. I'm asking for too much.
That would be nice.
But, my fuck shit of the week is this monkeypox. I don't know where the fuck this shit started. Because because polio came back. Somebody called polio. I'm like, yo, what in the fuck is the WHO doing? Like, what are y'all doing? How the hell all these damn diseases start popping up? And then they blame it on men having sex with men. Then they like, yo.
Well, they said, didn't they say that with AIDS too in the 80s?
Yeah, but they said the dude fucked a monkey and then he fucked people.
Well, no, a lot of them
they
saying
gotta contribute to gay sex. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, y'all gotta stop, man.
I really hope somebody wasn't out here fucking a monkey, bro.
Bro, how? You know how strong monkeys are?
Of all things to put your dick in, why a monkey, bro? You got so many other options before that. Like a motherfucking jar of jelly before a goddamn monkey, bro.
Bro. I don't get it. And people fell for it. It's crazy. You look back and like old people used to trust the news, man. Everything on the news was true.
Oh, brother.
Old people still do.
Yeah.
My mother is a prime example. Old people still do.
Bro, young people do. I can't tell you like the amount of arguments I done had with like some of these young military people. And they just spewing shit that they seen off the news, bro. And they just think that all of that shit is accurate.
Now, it's young amazing. People piss me off with this. They'll tell you about some shit that you've lived through.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I feel like we did the same thing too, though.
No, I'm talking about before they were born. Like, they gonna tell you some shit that you lived through. I'm talking about like about people. You can't be 21 and tell me about Michael Jackson, bro. You can't tell me shit about Michael Jackson if you're 21.
I mean, they got Google.
You can't tell me about Michael Jordan. That ain't the same, though. You had to see it.
Google.
You had to see it. Like, there's some shit you had to experience. Like, you can't sit here and argue with me about it. I'm not even arguing with you. I'm done with it. I'm not arguing with a 20-something-year-old about fucking Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan retired in like 2001 from the Wizards. Like, you wasn't around for the three-peats. You wasn't even in your dad's sack yet. Like, chill. I'm not arguing with you about Michael Jordan, bro.
Okay.
Mother try to tell me about Michael Jackson. Like, bro, you are 20. Stop it, bro.
And you got mad at him for trying to tell you about
it? That shit pisses me off. Don't fucking tell me about no fucking Michael Jackson. He died in like 2010.
What was he trying to tell you about Michael Jackson?
His impact on society when he was living. Don't nobody fuck with Michael Jackson like that. Bruh, what the fuck is you talking about? He did a Super Bowl show where that nigga was 7 places at one time.
So this person that you had this conversation with was born after the year 2000?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what wasted your time.
That's like me trying to tell my grandparents about Martin Luther King. Like, bro.
Right.
Bro, how? You wasn't even alive, bro. He died in 68. You born in 84. How the fuck you gonna tell me about Martin Luther King.
Bruh. Yeah.
I'll
These
listen
young
to the
people are
stories
something
from them about how it was. Like, I'm never going to argue with you about Martin Luther King. If you 70, 80 years old. Man, Vietnam was crazy. How the fuck you know?
Some
They
people
read
would
up
like
on
to
it,
repeat stories and things that they've heard as well.
Oh, yeah. But I'm not going to argue with you about it. That's just beneath me.
Beneath you, huh?
Yeah, that's just beneath me, bro. I'm not arguing with no 20-something-year-old about Michael Jackson. Or Prince. Like, none of that. Like there's certain things in life you had to experience. You had to see that shit. You had to see people passing out on TV and be like, did somebody just pass out? Because Michael, like, bro, you had to see that shit. Not the same watching on a documentary because they not give you the whole thing.
And anytime his concert was coming on TV, it was definitely an event. Like, whole house crowding in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? And then like,
what was the thing to do?
Oh yeah, and you get up, start dancing and doing all the little stuff. Like, yeah, Michael Jackson was something else. But like I said, you wasted your time arguing with somebody who was born after two. I blame you, really. Why would you be arguing with somebody?
It pissed me off. It made me mad. Like, how in the fuck? Like, I was offended. How the fuck you?
So you was offended and you had to argue your point.
Because I was mad. Like, yo, you wasn't nowhere near outside, bro. You not finna tell me about some shit I had lived through and experienced.
And you entertained it, right?
Huh?
You entertained that conversation. You entertained
like a motherfucker. And then I had to figure out, like, yeah, this motherfucker, he don't know. He don't know. That's like somebody trying to tell you about the way it felt in there the night you went to go see Hell in the Cell, the first Hell in the Cell match, and Kane came out.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yo, you had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't watch wrestling in the 90s, like, you don't understand, like, why wrestling fans are the way they are right now. We were spoiled to death. Like, you watch wrestling from the 90s, you be like, yo, this shit's crazy. You know, but hey, whatever. Let me get your social handles right now.
Ray Netterbyers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
BJ.
I ain't got no Facebook, but you can find me on Instagram at If You're Born After 2000, Shut Up.
That's the name of the episode. If you're born after 2000, shut up. And I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. Find me on Facebook, Lucious Williams, Instagram, King Lucious the Great, Twitter, King Lucious the Great, GR number 8. This is the Lucious and Friendz Podcast, episode 91. Fuck with us. And it's pre-recorded at the end of the show, baby.